What's up, guys? This is Deuce. I just tried recording my review. This is supposed to be my review for Payback. I'm sorry I'm doing it so late. I just recorded, and apparently YouTube is in one of their stupid ruts again. I fucking cannot stand when this website does this. So I'm going to do this very quickly because I do not feel like doing it again. It was almost a 12-minute video, so Payback, it was a lot of good parts, a lot of bad parts. Very disappointed about Ziggler losing his title, but I have a feeling it's the start of bigger and better things, so I'm not going to get too worried about it. That's why I'm even more anxious now to see him get his title back. So, and apparently he's going to turn face, as it looked like Del Rio turned heel last night. He got booed out of the building. The pre-show match, Sheamus beat Damien and Sandow, no surprise. It was a quality match. I'd give it 2.5 stars. Intercontinental title match kicked off the show. Axel is your new champion. I think it's maybe a little too soon, but I enjoyed the match. Very good match nonetheless. Start the show. I'm going to give it 3 stars. Divas title match, AJ v Kaitlyn, very good match, best Divas match in WWE in some time, by far in the PG era. I'm going to give it 2.5 stars. AJ is your new Divas champion. Next is Dean Ambrose versus Kane for the U.S. title. This was an okay match. I'll give it 2 stars. Nothing too special. Kane lost by getting counted out after getting DDT'd by Ambrose, so Ambrose retains the title. Next was, and then we have saw promo RVD's returning at Money in the Bank. That's fucking awesome. I marked out. Can't wait for the return of RVD. And it's in Philadelphia. It's going to get a huge pop, homie ECW. Then was the fucking bullshit match of the night. Del Rio versus Ziggler, World Heavyweight title. I guess they're focusing, going to a storyline concussion, a concussion storyline, if you will, to add to his legitimate concussion he suffered a month ago. So hopefully this starts him trying to get his title back, and if he's a babyface, so be it. I feel like he's going to be a good face. He can pull it off. So if Del Rio is heel, good. He's better off as one. I couldn't stand him as a face anyway. So he got booed out of the building last night. Great crowd as always. I'm going to give this match 2.5 stars because up until the bullshit happened, the ending, it was alright. CM Punk versus Chris Jericho. Punk is back. He proved me wrong. I thought he was gonna no-show. It was definitely the worst match of the 3 they've had, but it's by far the best match of the night. CM Punk has got a new look going. Sideburns, almost looked like Wolverine. Had Blackhawk themed tights. So that was pretty cool. Even though I'm a Bruins fan, I can respect it. Gonna give this 3.5 stars. By far the match of the night. Punk looked had some ring rust, but you have to expect it for a couple months he had off. So, good match nonetheless. Punk hit 3 GTSs, 2 to win it at the end. He hit 1. Punk bounced off Jericho bounced off the ropes, and then Punk hit a 3rd one. Lights out. 1, 2, 3. 3.5 stars. Quality match. Next is a tag team title match: Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan versus The Shield. Rollins and Reigns. Rollins and Reigns retain the titles. It was a good match. It could have been a little longer. I heard they had to cut, a couple of minutes off due to time constraints. Miscommunication at one point. Daniel Bryan did a suicide dive to the outside on Orton. Orton came back in the ring, RKO'd Roman Reigns, but then he got tossed to the outside, and Daniel Bryan took this nasty curb stomp finisher move from Seth Rollins for the 1, 2, 3. After the match, Orton looked really pissed, shaking his head, walking back up the ramp. So I hope that leads to an Orton heel turn tonight. I mean, if you have Punk and Ziggler becoming babyface and Del Rio looks like he's going to be a heel again, pull the trigger on Orton right now. Couldn't be a better time. I don't know why you wouldn't. And then the main event, 3 stages of hell match. The tag team title match, I'll give 2 stars, by the way. It could have been a little better. The 3 stages of hell match for the WWE title, Ryback and Cena, was very, very, very lackluster. The worst 3 stages of hell match in WWE history by far. This is only the 4th. Next one probably won't be for a while. And when it is, if they have it, it better be more hardcore matches than these. I mean, this was just not as entertaining as I even thought it was going to be. Ryback won the lumberjack match. Cena FU'd Ryback through a table to win the tables match. And then Ryback got FU'd through the top of the ambulance by Cena, and Cena retained the title. So he fell through basically the top of the ambulance, so it was kind of cool, I guess. I've seen it before, though. He's done it similar things. So I'm going to give that 2.5 stars, and that's being generous. 2.5. Actually, no, I'll give it 2 3/4 stars. It was a little better than I thought it'd be. That's putting it nicely, but thank God this feud's over now, so now Daniel Bryan can get his shot at Cena, if that's what, the rumors are true I've been hearing. So, yeah, overall, I'm going to give this pay-per-view 6.5, next Daniel Bryan versus Cena next with a month at Money in the Bank in Philadelphia. So see if that happens tonight on Raw, if that gets started. Overall, I'm going to give this pay-per-view 6.5 out of 10. I was going to give it 7, but if the Ziggler thing didn't happen, if he retained the title, it would have been 7 easily, maybe even 7.5. I'm just so disappointed about that still. But again, I have the feeling it's something bigger and better for Ziggler, so we'll see what happens tonight on Raw. And they released a storyline related update that he's not medically cleared to compete, so I'm sure, unfortunately, he won't be wrestling probably tonight. So we'll hear some, what the angle is. But again, comment, subscribe, guys, and hopefully this uploads again. I did this a lot quicker than I thought I was going to do. Wow. Raw literally starts in 10 minutes, so enjoy the show. I'll be back for my review after. If not, tomorrow morning I'll do it quickly. So yeah, let me know what you thought of Payback. 6.5 out of 10. Fuck Del Rio. Don't worry, Ziggler. You'll get your strap back. Yeah, I'm out, guys. Peace.